Donkey of the day for Tuesday, February 6th goes to Ginny Long and Robert Long of the great state of Florida. What does your Uncle Charlotte always tell you kids? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. And this not-so-lovely couple is proving my theory to be actual and factual. Now, this is one of these stories that is causing me to be conflicted. Because on one hand, they absolutely deserve all their credit for being stupid. And on the other hand, this is one of the most creative ways I've heard to get some money in a while. Let's go to ABC News for the report, please.
These parents facing felony charges accused of convincing their 13-year-old son he had terminal cancer, all to bilk their community out of cash. Police in Florida saying the boy spent the last 8 months believing he's going to die from brain cancer. His mother, Ginny Long, posting on Facebook in December that they were told it would be a miracle if he was still with them by Christmas. A GoFundMe page raised nearly $1,000, and the parents sold these T-shirts at the boy's middle school, all for his supposed treatment. Only investigators say medical records prove he never had cancer. And those parents are charged with fraud and child abuse. Police say their son and another child are now in foster care as the investigation moves forward.
Now, we've seen adults push kids into the music industry to make money. We've seen adults try to get their Kris Jenner on and push kids into reality TV to make money. We've seen adults push kids into the sports world to make money. But I don't remember ever hearing about adults pushing kids into the realm of having cancer to make money. They at least get a 10 for creativity. Now, I'm country, ladies and gentlemen. Moncks Corner, South Carolina all day. 843 was happening. So I don't play like that, okay? Because you turn out to be what you pretend to be. So I would never say that I had something I didn't have, and I would never put that on somebody because in my mind, lying on someone in that manner will probably come back to me. I have such anxiety about stuff like this. I'm so paranoid about it that I have never parked in a handicap space. Okay, we all have had access to a handicap decal in our life. I thought, let me park here and run in real quick. You do a little limp leaving the car. Nope. I don't play like that. I don't even like playing sick because in my mind, if I play sick, I'm going to get sick for real because your thoughts really become things. And that's the problem I have with this story. Every day, those of us who know better have a job to teach better. We are responsible for the seeds we plant in people's heads because those seeds grow and blossom, especially in the mind of children. Okay, Ginny and Robert were planting seeds of fear into their young boy's mind as if life isn't already scary enough. What if this little boy would have killed himself because he thought he was really dying of terminal brain cancer? What if this little boy actually develops some type of cancer due to stress? Oh, you don't think chronic stress can have a huge impact on your health? Now, I'm not saying stress causes cancer. Okay, health experts are still trying to figure that one out, but there is little doubt that stress does promote the growth and spread of some form of the disease. Okay, to quote Lorenzo Cohen, a professor who studies these kinds of things, he says, and I quote, stress makes your body more hospitable to cancer. So technically, Ginny and Robert Long were killing that little boy slowly by stressing him the hell out. Okay? Thank God the jig is up and he found out the truth because there's no telling what kind of anxiety he was suffering from. I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it because this story is actually bringing me back to horrible memories, okay? Because I remember once my great friend Wax knew I was having sexual relations with a stripper, and he had a young lady call my phone and pretend to be this stripper's friend, and she told me that I need to go get checked out because the stripper I had been knocking off was losing weight at a rapid pace, and she took a glimpse in the mirror and didn't recognize her own face, and her health was fading, and she didn't know why, and 3 letters were about to take her to her final resting place. Y'all don't hear me. You don't understand the anxiety that caused me, okay? And I was in my early 20s when this happened, so imagine how that 13-year-old boy felt. Only thing that relieved all that stress and anxiety I experienced for about 20 minutes was when I called said stripper and got right to it. Hey, man, somebody just called me and said XYZ HIV. What's happening? Okay? She ensured me all was well, and after an HIV test of my own, I was totally relieved. But the point is this. Young 13-year-old had nowhere to turn because the people he trusted the most are the ones planting these toxic seeds into his young mind. It warms my cold heart to say that Ginny Long and Robert Long have been charged with 1 count of child abuse and 9 counts of fraud. We need to up the counts on the child abuse, but those charges will definitely stick. And if you are wondering, they received $1,000 in donations in their GoFundMe. Okay? And they sold 9 T-shirts as part of a fundraiser for a grand total of $140. So y'all caused your son all this emotional trauma for a grand total of $1,140.00. Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Florida. Please let Remy Ma give Ginny Long and Robert Long the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?